Slinger up there instead. So hopefully that's going to be enough to trigger the guy to suicide upon it. We're going to make our... We're going to found our city here. Ravella. Let's get our things specified here. Use this tile, please. And we want you to build a trader right off the bat, because we need one of those to trigger the currency thing, among other reasons. Let's put you right here to heal until full. You go in town to heal. And I hope this guy suicides like I think he will. Which is a phrase you should only use when playing a video game like Civilization. It's not a very great phrase otherwise. Ah, he did it. So he ran into my slinger, which they fixed the bug. It used to be a bug that if your slinger killed somebody while defending, you wouldn't get the archery bonus, but you do now. So that's handy. Let's give him his bonus right here. And we want to go deal with that barbarian camp too. Skip turn to heal up. Another goody hut. This is actually amazing. So I'm thinking up here somewhere. Yeah, like right in here would be a decent spot for a city. We're going to get a lot of luxuries over here. We've got a decent amount of luxuries here. So just, I think this is just a decent place for a city overall. Not the worst, at least. Alright, so we want to go deal with that barbarian hut down there. And we want to send our scout back to scouting, so let's go check out what's on the right side of Candy. You've got bonus movement through trees, so that should be easy enough. What are we getting here? State workforce bonus, promotion available for our friend here. Let's give him the ability to move through trees faster. So these scouts are working out well for us. I think we built one scout, and between all our other units, we've got 3 from Goody Huts total. So we found 2, I guess, from Goody Huts. And I'm just going to ignore this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't ignore the scout for now. Let's have my scout attack that scout. We can probably use this slinger to kill it. Oh yeah, can we get rid of this? Delete this map pin. We don't need it anymore. We've already put our city there. That map pin is just getting in our way. So this is what looks to be the northern extents of our friend Gilgamesh's terrain. Alexander he's got at least 3 cities right here, pushing our western boundary. So I want to try to snatch up as much of this land as I can.
Thousands have lived without love, not one without water.
What about the Breatharians? Do they need water? Do you ever think about that, Sean Bean? Because I do not think about that. That's a stupid thing to think about. Irrigation is done. We want writing, or let's get archery first, and then let's grab writing. So we're going to prioritize campuses pretty soon, but we want to get theater districts first, because it's going to help us beeline down the culture things more, and regardless of what we're going for, science or culture, getting through the cultural tree faster helps a lot more with actually getting to the end game, which is something that I've had a hard time kind of grasping, but appears to be the case and something that I should just make part of my standard logic. Until such time as someone tells me otherwise online. I believe everything I hear online. Also not true, but partially true. Those people on Civ Fanatics and whatnot are playing this game way more than me and understand a lot of the minutia a little more than me. Let's see. I don't really want this spearman to attack my slinger, but if he's in the woods and he's half hurt, shouldn't be an issue. Thank you for this. We've got 240 gold. 260 would let us get a granary. I didn't mention this, but I picked Rome, which means that every time I make a new city, I get an automatic road to the capital as long as the city's close enough. Another benefit I get is that I think based on age, you get automatic city buildings made. In the case of early games, it means that I have an automatic monument in both my cities. So that helps out that culture thing that I'm like the fact that I'm rushing towards drama and poetry. This would like cripple another group, but with Rome, it's sort of possible. And it may still end up being a mistake. There's really no telling. I'm going to leave this archer here, or I'm going to turn him into an archer at some point soon, so I'm going to leave him in the general area. I guess we're going to go search up here. This is the most likely thing for finding another city-state or some goody huts, probably. I mean, there could be a goody hut or something over here. It's entirely possible, my friends. I like the addition of adding on the builder the number of... Oh, crap. I got irrigation and I didn't get my luxury. I was going to go demonstrate that he had a 1 next to him and showing that he had, that many charges. And instead it just showed that I was being dumb. And I could have had a luxury to sell to somebody. Who has gold right now? He has a 262. Let's see how much gold we can get for selling coffee. So he was willing to give at least 200. Maybe he'll give 235 or 240. $225? No. What? How much are you willing to give me, my friend? I don't want you to give me it in lumps in gold per turn or anything like that. So give me 209 gold. I would much appreciate this 209 gold. So this is why, like, I wish that I had noticed that earlier because I would have been able to get that gold earlier, obviously. And now Rome is building a settler. How much does a settler cost? Ooh, I can actually buy a settler right now. It's going to make the next settler take a little longer. But I think it's still worth it. Although that means I can't upgrade the slinger immediately, probably. Or maybe I can. It'll be cutting it close as far as costs are concerned. And we've got one envoy with everybody right now. Train an archer, send a trade route, construct an encampment. The archer one, I think upgrading the guy to an archer will get us that bonus, so... Whichever one of you wanted an archer, I'm going to get a free envoy with you. Open borders for open borders, I'm going to say yes. I think that it makes them in general friendlier because it means that they have more like trade agreements with me. So I'm trying to keep peace with Alexander, who hates people that are at peace. So it's going to be tricky. Hopefully not impossible, but not easy. Okay, so this city, I think honestly we drop it here? Maybe here? This puts it closer to the mountains, which might be useful for... But it wouldn't have any... It does have a 2 bonus thing there, but like these 2 tiles are much better. So I'm going to put it here. If we need to eventually, we might buy that bonus out there for dropping a campus next to. But there's plenty of jungle out there too, so the campuses may get their own bonus anyway that's worthwhile. There's...
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth.
There's our archery.
I knew not where.
So, Slinger, my friend, you are now an archer. And that got us our envoy with... Oh, it was with our culture friend too. His bonus isn't amazing. It's not bad, actually. It means that I could... So long as I could guarantee his friendship, which it looks like it's not going to be the easiest thing to guarantee his friendship. But if I could, it would get me the ability to drop cities in less opportune locations. And we're going to send this guy back over to the Dead Sea to heal. That's the beauty of the Dead Sea right there. So drama and poetry is coming up pretty quickly. We got another goodie hut. Vilnius is up here? We're not the first people to find them. And I really would like to be friends with them. Trigger a Eureka for wheel. What does that take? Build a quarry. That one's gonna be rough. These aren't quarries, are they? They're mines, right? No, it is a quarry, so... Never mind that. It's not gonna be hard. I just need to get Rome to make a settler. Or, I mean, a whatchamacallit. You know, the word that I should remember. A builder. There it is. Sometimes I'm dumb. Can't remember word good. Alright, let's try to kill this scout that's over here. And we've got a bonus with our slinger. We're gonna get garrison. So far this is going well. Like, we haven't had a barbarian invasion that was bad. Well, that is unfortunate. Can we get our friend away from here? Maybe the barbarian archer will ignore me because I ran over here, but it can still probably catch up to me. So we might have just lost that scout. It's entirely possible. But what we wanted to do is build a builder here. And we want to have it set to the production tiles. No, production tiles. So this is a new thing from the UI too, that where it's like, oh yeah, it'll tell you what you have your production at just on mouse over, which is cool. Pretty handy. The CQ UI, community, whatever, I don't remember what it actually stands for, is pretty good. So far I'm digging it. I'm digging all the speed things that it does for just upgrading turn times, and there's probably hotkeys and other things that I could be making use of that I don't. So, let's see, where would another good spot for a city be? We're dropping a city in this general location right here, I think. Maybe... I mean, those are kind of crappy tiles. Crappy tiles everywhere. There's some wine and chocolate up here. and sugar. Like, this would be a good spot if I can get my settler up there. I'm going to start wandering this settler in that direction. Probably try to send someone to help him, a scout or something. But I think I'm going to try to get him into this area. We'll need to kill that barbarian camp. So we'll send some military along with him. But I think that area will be pretty good. And let's see. We'll slowly move you up here. And he lived. Our little scout friend lived, so that's good. I'm gonna have him fortify until healed right there. Hello, Vilnius. Here is our settler location that we wanted. Next turn, we're gonna get drama and poetry, so we're gonna drop theater districts where we want, except we might have to buy a tile here so that, because I don't think I have the ability to chop rainforest yet. I think that takes something else. Bronze working, probably. So let's start building a builder here. And next turn I'm going to change away from using... I'm going to switch to the production version of civics, I think. Okay, I want to move this archer up to try to go deal with that barbarian camp. He'll have friends coming alongside him eventually. Phrasing. But we're going to fortify until healed there. Where is that barbarian camp? It's right there. So we actually could send this scout to kind of try to help out too. And yeah, we wanted to change our civic here. I don't want this anymore. I now want urban planning to be back. And we're just going to be burning through these civics on the way to political philosophy. So we should have political philosophy in a few turns, like 8 turns probably. And that's going to give us... a new government. Okay. So I'm going to buy... I'm going to drop a theater square here. And so this UI gives you a production queue, which is something I always wanted. But what I'm doing right here is activating the theater square to get it at the production cost of this era. Which I don't remember exactly what it does. But what I didn't realize, and this is another tip that I picked up from people online, is that your bonus... Let's see. I guess I'll drop it out here. We need to change... Your so the cost of building this right now is 54 production. That cost obviously changes. It partially changes based on how many districts of that type there are, I think. But it also changes based on how many civics and researches you've finished. So it's like your overall progress in the tech tree and the civic tree impacts the cost. And you can actually set the cost in place as a final thing by choosing to place it immediately. And I screwed up here. I can only put it in this spot, which would involve me losing a tree to chop, which I don't really want to do. So I'm gonna wait for this thing, which is gonna be 4 turns. Oh, but it's moving on to those too. Well, I'm going to wait until I have enough space that's reasonable for it, which is probably a mistake. But, I mean, I guess I would have had that problem over here, too. I would have had to put it in a chopping location. So what I did was basically just queue up two theater squares, but I didn't actually want to start them right now. I just queued them up so that the cost would be locked in place from right now before I learn writing and craftsmanship, which will up the cost overall.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship, and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
So there are some other mechanics around district cost. I don't know the formula specifically, but there's like a formula for how many of those districts have been built overall in the world. And so if the average is that the average person has 1.5 of that district, if you're building your first one, you get it at like a discount even. Something like that. Not specifically that, but it's something like along those lines. Imagine a rule where that was spelled out. Can we just do open borders for open borders, my friend? We are friends here. Would you also give me a gold? Because you are my friend? No. Okay, I'll give you open borders because you're my buddy. Your delegation is welcome, Alexander. We're best friends. Everyone here is friends. I don't really want to send the scout in on to fight while we're doing these things. I do have almost enough gold to buy one of these tiles. Next turn I should be able to buy one. In which case I will plop down a location. And now you're building a theater square. And I'm okay with that. Let's purchase... Which tile? Just purchase one of these. And then let's put the theater square there. Just move it into the front so that it actually gets queued. So that's the oddity with the theater, or with the CQ UI thing, is that when you buy something, it queues it up. And so if you want to actually enact it, you have to drag it to the front and then drag it to where you want it to be. We could get a bonus with Hong Kong if we sent it there. This is kind of a weird modified layout. I guess we might as well try to get as many of these things as possible. So let's send a route to Hong Kong. We don't want to repeat it. We got our currency bonus from that. Can't afford to upgrade you to a archer, but we will be able to do that in like 4 turns. So let's move you to here and then convert you. I could drop you right here, but that's real close to Kume, and I don't know, maybe that's fine, but I think I really would prefer to be like right up here. It might make our buddy a little annoyed because it is within his general territory. But the AI always thinks that their territory is everywhere anyway, so it is what it is.
It is equally important to have a happy and engaged workforce as it is to have a profitable bottom line.
Okay, so I want to clear this thing out, but it's going to take a little time to get all my guys up there. Or at least get the archer up there. Something about lots of rainforests and rivers makes it very hard to travel to that location. Political philosophy in 4 turns. That's what I'm talking about right there. How are our towns doing? Okay, you finished this. You have 3 again. Let's see. I want to specify. What do we have locked here? Let's lock these ones. I like the extra gold and culture. Hopefully we still get a bonus for building a... Oh yeah, trigger the Eureka for wheel will get us a Vilnius bonus. So... Wait, that didn't trigger the Eureka? Trigger Eureka for wheel. Mine a resource. Build a... Oh, I thought I needed to build a quarry. Why? Why did I think that? Alright, we're gonna send you over to get silver. Your boy is dumb sometimes. He remembers things incorrectly. You know, I don't think anybody's perfect. I may make a lot of mistakes in this game, but I don't know where I'm going with this. There's no but, really. I make mistakes in this game, period. I still don't want to have him hit him yet. That's too early. Takes 45 to upgrade, so next turn you'll be able to upgrade. The end.
I'm also interested in creating a lasting legacy, because bronze will last for thousands of years.
Bronze will last for thousands of years. Alright, so this barbarian will soon become nothing more than an afterthought. Where do we want to place this city specifically when we get this guy here? I'm liking right next to the cocoa. Although that may mean we don't get the incense eventually. I'm also kind of digging right here. Put us next to the wine to grab. We could buy that deer tile. That deer tile is very good. I don't know. This would get us incense close by, but we might miss it because Vilnius's borders might take us there. This spot gets us 2 guaranteed luxuries with a easy possibility of getting wine over here. So I think going for the guarantee may be the best in taking this spot right here. As I labor through my thought process there. Let's upgrade this guy to an archer. There's some iron over here. I would actually like to steal that. How easy would it be for me to snag that spot? Where's your... we are expanding there, so it is entirely possible for us to like buy that potentially. Especially since we're about to earn some silver that we could sell. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Let's get dangerous currency going. It's like regular currency, but better. Because it's got a blockchain involved. Alright, let's see. Let's just shoot this boy. We should be able to take it. Nah, Not gonna risk it.